In this practical four-wheel driving video, I'm going to show you the importance of traction board placement. And if you like the content I create, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and check out my playlist of other practical four-wheel driving videos. So I'm going to get myself into a little bit of a pickle today, and I'm going to attack this rut in the worst possible angle. And my goal is to absolutely imbalance the vehicle and use my traction boards to get myself out. Don't just shove your traction boards underneath your tires and hope for the best. You got to understand that every situation is different. The goal is for the thread of your tire to bite onto the traction board's teeth and pull it in, not just underneath, but most importantly, put weight or pressure on the actual board for you to gain traction, because for you to gain traction you need pressure or weight onto the traction board. So like this one, for example, my vehicle is imbalanced, so I had to understand where the weight of my vehicle is going to be shifted once I start driving out, regardless if it's forwards or backwards. So the first thing I did is the one that, pretty obvious, put it in front of the tire to be able to drive forwards. So as you do, you shove the traction board underneath or in front of your vehicle and make sure that it's firmly up against the tread to give the thread of the tire the ability to bite on those teeth. So it started to do it, but as you can see, there's not enough pressure between the tire and the board to create traction. So it slipped. So I checked it, see if I could improve it, and figured that I couldn't. There's no way for me to put the traction board deeper underneath the thread, so I tried to immediately have a look at the rear of the tire and see if I can drive out backwards. And what I've done here is, as you can see, I've pushed the traction board underneath the tire, but I put it at an angle, and I'll show you a bit later what sort of exact position I've put it up against the thread. And as you can see, there's only a tiny bit of the traction board that's going to be used as I drive out. As I drive out, my vehicle puts pressure on the board, the weight shifts that way, and not a slip on the actual traction board. So again, the goal of this video is just to show you and remind you the importance of traction board placement. In this clip you'll see how I put the traction board up against the thread in the earlier video. This is just to show you how I did it. So there's only a tiny bit of surface area that actually made contact with the thread, and I put, I made sure that one of the teeth was up against a chunk of tread, so it could bite it, pull it in, and as the vehicle shifts, as the vehicle weight shifts, it puts pressure on the board, and then I gain traction and drive out. Thanks for watching. Again, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.